Hey guys, Storm Tank's coming at you with another video. Today, oh nope, he's leaving. Today we will be focusing on how to breed bristlenose plecos. Let's see, sorry, my camera is being dumb right now. So I will go down to the bottom tank because these guys are more prolific breeders. But as you can see, I have 3 different females in here, and then I have a male as well, and I have some eggs tumbling from cichlids. But back to the plecos. So I also have a breeding harem of lawandas. So these fish actually breed better alone. But with not that many fish, they actually do just fine. You can't see it exactly, but the male is in there with some eggs. Let's see if I can't get a flashlight going here. Don't want to disturb them too much, but I don't know if you can see that, but way back there. Let me zoom in a little bit. See if it'll focus. No. Way back there, the eggs have actually hatched. And so he is just, oh, let's try, but won't be able to see it. You might be able to see it now. The eggs have actually hatched way back in there. And so he's just fanning them. I will probably take the fry out in a couple more days. So, how to breed these? Well, first things first, you obviously need a male and a female bristlenose pleco. So, if you don't already know how to tell what is a male and what is a female, I can tell you right now. Females, such as this beautiful lady right here, does camera doesn't like to focus today, does not have any bristles. There you go, no bristles. The male, you won't be able to see that one. Let's see if there's if we can find that male over here. Here we go, the male right here. If it focuses, you will be able to see the bristles. Yeah, he's in the perfect position where we can see him, but not his bristles. So if that doesn't make too much sense to you, they have long bristles, like catfish almost, on their nose. And so just Google it and you'll be able to find out. Usually they're breeding pairs, but for some reason these guys down here breed like weekly, and so I think he breeds with more than one female. But you need at least one male and one female, obviously. And the process works. The male finds his little spot, in this case this terracotta cave, and once he finds his spot, he sits right at the edge there and kind of fans, almost does like the same sort of cichlid motion, but more in place to try and court the female. And then the female goes in there, and they're both in there, and the female lays the eggs and then leaves, and the male stays in there and fans the eggs. Now the males do not have to stay in there the whole time. I see my males come out and eat every once in a while, but they are pretty much in there for the most part constantly fanning the eggs, and you can see his tails moving back and forth. You might not be able to see it in this video, but I can see it in person. Every single one of his fins is fanning the eggs, just so that all the eggs get oxygen. And so these guys hatch in about 2 to 3 weeks. They end up looking about as small as, let's see if I can find one that just hatched right there. So they're about a little bit smaller than cichlid fry, and they pretty much eat right after they hatch. And so I guess I'll do a little bit of a review here. So once you have your male and female, the best thing that I have found is to get one of these veggie clips and stick a piece of zucchini in there and let mostly the female just go off on these on the zucchini, and it really fattens them up. It's the best thing that I have seen for these females, and you can see if you Google more pictures. I don't have a female on the glass right now, but when they're about ready to lay eggs, their stomach actually gets like bigger, so they're more roundish there, and so that's one way you can sort of tell. And so I definitely recommend that, as well as this terracotta pot sort of thing. It's actually a water dripper, I think, something like, or terracotta waterer. Basically what they're actually supposed to be used for is you stick it in the plant soil next to your plant, and you fill that up with water, and it slowly drips water. So it's like a hexagonal cone, and so it comes to a point at the end there, and these are actually the best things that I have seen for these plecos. When I first bought them, I was told to buy these, and when I first bought them, they're you can get them at like Bachman's or Gerton's, and they're like 4 for like 20 bucks, so they're not cheap at all. But they work the best, and when I first bought them, I was thinking to myself, like, that's got to be way too small. Like, they're just gonna barely fit in there. But that's actually what the plecos really like, is something small. I've seen them do it on driftwood. I've seen them do it on rocks. But they definitely like caves the best, especially if you have other fish in there with them. And so it's perfect. You can hand make your little caves. That's a little bit more difficult. Plus, I mean, for me, I have 2 breeding groups right now, and so for 20 bucks to get 4 of these caves is not that bad of a deal at all. So if you have any other questions, feel free to comment down below, and I will tell you to the best of my knowledge. But so far, I've been breeding these guys for about a month now, and I have gotten 4 batches of the fry. And the coolest thing is sometimes you can get upwards of 60 to 70 eggs at a time, and so you can get a lot of plecos. And so, especially with my my fry tank over there for them, they grow super fast, and it's they're actually really exciting to watch, especially if you get some with the albino gene in them, or even the longfin gene. I think I might go that route next, and just kind of see the differences between the black and the albino, or the short fin and the long fin. But definitely let me know if you guys are breeding the plecos, and what you're breeding them in, if they're just regular bristlenose, or if they're a different specialized kind. And please like and subscribe down below. I know I say that at the end of every video, but it really does mean a lot. to see that you guys enjoy me taking my time out and putting together these videos for you guys. So thanks again, guys.